Hello, welcome to Jade Kind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I will be unboxing Botany, a Victorian expedition by Dukes Somnium, whatever. This game looks pretty. I don't know a whole lot about it. I found that it existed because I was advertised for the company's, I guess, second game, I think La Fleur, and I backed that on as a Kickstarter. And then in my friendly local gaming store, Beth saw this game, was like, that's really pretty. I'm like, I looked into one of their other games and it looked good. Maybe this one's good too. It looks equally flowery and pretty. So I picked it up. So it's Botany. Let's get this on the plastic here. Reduce the glare a fair bit. So, very pretty. It does have the thing where on at least one of the sides it promotes stuff where you could set it on its side, it looks like. And one of the big things I look for, as Beth and I frequently play games now, is will it work for two players? And it will. And I was like, well, looks pretty. Works for two players. Let's check it out. Flower hunting in the Victorian era. Experience the thrill of the hunt in Botany, the ultimate Victorian flower collecting game for 1 to 5 botanists. Looks like it has a fun little map. You see flower cards. Players take on the role of a plant hunter in the Victorian era as they travel the world in search of fame, fortune, and the coveted Queen's Prize in Botany. Each turn, players will move around the board to the locations designated on their specimen cards in their hand. While they travel the globe, each player will need to manage their expedition funds, overcome events, acquire new items, crew, and pets to help them along their journey. Each time players return to their estate, they will add their live and pressed specimens to their garden and build garden features such as orangeries and conservatories. The player with the most points at the end of the game is granted a royal warrant and may call themselves the Queen's Botanist. Okay, that's enough. Let's look inside. Ooh. Oh, there's a promotion for the game that I first found them with. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it looks like there are expansions to this. Also, with that, I'm just like noticing, like, look how pretty. Like, this is the inside of the box. That's gorgeous. Okay. Sure. We have rules of play. An overview. Game components, game board setup, player setup, continued setup, expedition character cards, how to play the game, an overview of player turns, and player turns in detail, more of that. Examples, continued player turns in detail, how to end the game, that's very important. Examples of scoring, solo mode rules, don't really need that. So yeah, so like, it feels very much like Wingspan. Solo mode has separate rules, but that's good fun. So we have a bunch of little punch-out coins. It should be the same on both sides. 1s, 3s, and 5s. Little cardboard coins. Love the look of that with that board. Let's look at this board. This is looking beautiful. Oh, and look. Okay, let's look at the back of the board first. How does this fold out? of the board, front of the board. Okay. So yeah, back of the board, just to be pretty, has a bunch of the flowers and such from the cards, just on the back of the board. Front of the board has places for cards in different corners. The map of the globe. Reputation. State income, 1 coin per turn, 2 coins per turn, 3. It's definitely different colors. Like, feels very much like here's a dark. Is it blue? Is it purple? I don't know. In all of the ocean spaces, different areas, different regions have different colors. Feels a little pandemic-y. And they're each labeled. So Texas, Great Plains, Quebec, New England, Southern States, West Indies, Colombia, Peru, Chile. But yeah, so pretty game board. We'll just go with that. And it kind of folds together a little weird. Come back in here. We also have these estate boards, which have like little chateau, just kind of texture, like color, looking like texture in the back. But yeah, you have your estate boards, have your garden, live specimens, and pressed specimens, and they do appear to each look different. There are 5, because it's up to 5 players. Ooh, I want that one to be mine. That's pretty. That's like a castle. That's great. That's fun. Okay. Okay, I'm noticing that. Okay, so there's this little. And here, is this for the coins once you punch them out, probably, so that they can snapshot and everything can stay in its place, probably. Gotta love that. Then we have a little snack. Oh, not a snack. It's just silica gel. We'll just throw that out. Which is in here because there are the wooden pawns. Yeah, 10 wooden pawns, which look to be in matching sets of 2. So, different, basically 5 different looks. Can be up to 5 players, so I'm sure that's where that comes in. But there are 2 of each. And then 2 dice. A little Ziploc bag. Okay. Have a yellowed look, and there's a flower on the 1. So flower is the 1. There are cards. I believe, are these all specimen cards? No, because there's different backs. Let's just start with one of these packs here. Let's see what we get. So that looks to be the back for the specimen cards. So I'm guessing that goes with the rest of these. So we'll hold off. Okay, so these look to be the 10 Wardian case cards. Yeah, there we go. And they all to be identical. Okay, so these are identical, 10 of these cards. And these appear to be the 7 bonus scoring cards, as well as the 1 Queen's Prize in Botany card. So, got most coins, first to 12 reputation, most live specimens, most press specimens, etc. Some things here, and then of course the Queen's Prize in Botany card. This back looks to be the 5 botanical press cards. These again all, 5 identical cards, and again things like that divided by 5 players. So, but yeah, so you have that. Many of these are just very pretty. We have our 12 character cards. So, Mr. Thaddeus Beckwith, +1 to prowess rolls. Miss Jane Primrose, +1 to prowess rolls. But Lord Augustus Wright has +1 to fortitude rolls. And also they have other abilities below them. So that, so this one, add +1 to your maximum hand size. Jameson, Amelia, Eliza, Bipin. So here's someone else with fortitude rolls. Pay 1 fewer coin when you buy an item card. So even though they both had +2 fortitude rolls, they had a different other bonus. So various folks here. Oh, here's the AI solo player, Abigail Inglesby AI. And then this back looks to be the 10 orangery cards, the 5 conservatory cards, and the 5 poisonous path cards. So, conservatory looks to be identical. And then we have our orangery. Again, we got 10 of those identical, and then our poisonous path. So we have a number of different, I guess, areas within your estate. And that would bring us to these. This is the rest of the cards that were in that first pack. But I'm sure it'll combine with this pack here to make our 105 specimen cards. So, quickly looking through these, we have Specimen Sweet Pea, location Italy, and Christmas Rose, Trumpet Gentian, Lavender from France. While in Wardian case, crew cards cost -1 coin. Location in the sea. And it looks like, here's the point value, name, location, and then as we saw before, some of them have effects. Blue Lotus. And then the negative point values are poisonous specimens. Like this Bird of Paradise. of Thorns. But a huge part of this, I'm sure you can tell, is just it's all different art. And I think plenty of it is also like classical, traditional art, like from, I guess, akin to the period of when the game is set. Definitely feels like I've seen some of these in, you know, art packs online. Sea hibiscus from Hawaii. But it is, again, just a lot of beautiful, really, drawings of flowers. Tulip from Turkey. Lily of the Valley. We do have another next card size down. Which again is going to have different backs. So we have those dice. And the rest are the ship. So we'll quickly look at the cards with the dice on the back, which are the turn reference cards. 1. Pay. Pay 1 coin from expedition funds. 2. Event card. You may draw and resolve an event card. 3. Move. Move your pawn up to 3 spaces and acquire specimens. 4. Specimen cards. Draw back up to 4 specimen cards or more if an item, ability, etc. allows. 5. Collect income. Gain estate income and place it on your estate board. And 6. Buy. You may make 1 purchase per turn, either before you draw an event card or at the end of your turn. And there's just the 5 identical player turn cards. Then we have the 76 event cards, like this unruly mule, shadowy figure, fertilizer benefits, swarm of moths. And in general, what I'm noticing here, it's, as we look at, say, aggressive bees, fortitude/land, you become enlightened to the painful fact that a particular flower attracts rather aggressive bees. 1 to 2, lose 1 reputation, your face swells up like a ripe tomato just in time for your meeting with the local governor. 3 to 6, you may press 1 specimen. You follow the little devil's trail and discover the exact specimen you have been seeking. So, they, in general, all seem to have a die roll associated with them. Then they're not all 50-50. This is 1 to 4 and 5 to 6. So, bullhorns, the mobs, snake hole, mutiny, the gulls, can't resist a bet, storm at sea, iceberg ahead, leeches, waterfall, lava, cleverness, sea. So I'm gathering cleverness is going to be some people that got different bonuses to different kinds of rolls. Sea is going to be a location, which is going to be based on the different colored areas that you're in. Like I was noting, the sea were all that dark blue or purple or whatever on the map. And then yeah, you have like a roll. There were the D6s to try and you either lose an item or gain a pet. King of the Jungle. Cat hair. Spare shoes. Dancing bear. Income taxes. And here are some still event cards, but that are running a little differently. Like mass production. In turn order, each player gains 1 item. Or Adrenaline Rush. Each player moves 2 additional spaces on their next turn. So there are some that don't have die rolls. The last thing from the hack here is this little bundle of cards. And these would be the 50 expedition cards. To be to say medicine, it's an item. Invitation, item. Decoy, ammunition, climbing spike, pack mule, it's a pet. Each of your Wardian cases can hold 1 more specimen. Bear, also a pet. If you are the target of an item, crew, pet, or negative specimen card, roll a die on a 4 through 6, cancel its effects. Thief is a crew, bodyguard is crew, diplomat crew, stowaway crew, play 1 coin to add +3 to a cleverness roll. Disguise is an item. Expedition guide, caravan leader, hunting dogs, those are pets. Rope is an item. Evening attire, ship's captain, bugnet, falcon, pig, tiger, fun pet there, shotgun, healer, and Wardian case reinforcement. And I will note here that for the expedition cards, there seem to basically be 2 of each. But yeah. So that's what's included in Botany. It's pretty. It gives me vibes akin to like a Wingspan, which I've been loving. Except with like a map kind of thing, like say would be in Pandemic. It looks fun. I look forward to trying it. I'll link down below where you can pick it up online. I can definitely say, like, even just things like the fact that they have interior art and such. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty game. It seems to be well organized options here for, you know, you got, oh, glad I did this because there's also art in the bottom of the box below where the tray goes. So they're just like, you know what? Art everywhere. But yeah, well organized for storage. Obviously, some of the titles are if you set it on your shelf sideways, but there are also ones to set it on the shelf, like, upways, whatever. And that's nice for storage. Yeah, I will link down below where you can pick up Botany. I'm sure by the time I get the video out, I will have already played it. But, of course, if you've played it yourself, let us know what you think. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.